hope that you're having a beautiful day today wherever you are, and today I'm back with another money saving and minimalist video for you. As you really like my money saving and minimalist videos that I previously posted, I thought I will combine the two and I will give you my take on minimalism and shopping. Personally, before I became a minimalist, I was spending endless hours and money on unnecessary shopping that I was doing for all the wrong reasons. If you are a minimalist already and if you have decluttered your space, maybe these tips will be somewhat useful for you so that you don't bring back clutter to your house. The basic thing that I want to say about shopping like a minimalist is to realize what is your want and what is your need. If you think about it, what we need we already have, and we do not need anything else. So we have shelter, we have food, and this is pretty much all we need. Obviously some basic clothing and things like that, but when it comes to wants, it's usually things that we want to acquire to achieve our alter ego. It is something that we are not and what we want to become, and usually we try to compensate it from the outside because it's much easier to achieve your perfect self on the outside instead of working on the inside. I also mentioned this in my previous videos that the mistake that we do is that we tend to forget what we wanted to become, what kind of person we wanted to become, just because we appear to be one by our looks that we were able to achieve by buying all this stuff. When you go to the shop, you know that you need this one item that you decided before you enter the shop, and you're going to look for it. So for example, if I am going to shop and I want to buy this white shirt or whatever color that you like, you try to have this narrow vision of going only towards the white items and picking this one shirt that you really need. Because what we tend to do is that we get carried away by seeing all these trendy, fashionable items that we don't really practically need, and end up not even bringing the item that we need at home. So we end up with like 10 different items, and they all mismatch, don't go well with the items that we already have in our wardrobe. What I have personally done to solve this issue is that I have decided on the color scheme of my wardrobes. I know what kind of colors would I bring to my wardrobe. So cute items and trendy items don't make it to my wardrobe anymore, because when I buy my clothes, I think if I can wear it at home, and if I can wear it for my leisure time, and if I can wear it for my work. So I want all three boxes to tick. And also when I'm buying an item, I am thinking whether or not this item will go with my other at least 4 to 5 items. Next thing is try not to go shopping for leisure time. And I know that when I was a student, this was my number one activity that we used to do. We would meet in the shopping mall, have a coffee, a baguette, and let's go shopping. And usually that's not a good idea, because really you are going to end up with the items that you never needed. Another very big mistake that we do is when we go shopping for emotional reasons. Usually we tend to go shopping when we are sad, and you need to know that happiness is not for sale, is definitely not going to be found in a shopping mall. So keep that in mind when you're going shopping, or when you are upset, just invest in other things to retain your happiness. Next very valuable tip that I have for shopping like a minimalist is to delay the purchase. Even if you went to the shop and you liked something, you don't need to instantly instantly buy it. Sleep on it, think about it. I usually make pictures of the outfits in the fitting room, and I just have it on my phone. I come back and I think whether or not this fits my wardrobe and if I really like this item. Sometimes you will see that you even forget that you want it, and you will realize that you were just drifting away. What my husband and I do is that we follow this rule where we set a certain amount of money for an item, and we would not buy it instantly if it crosses the line. So for example, if it is clothing item, if it's worth more than 20 pounds, we immediately stop and we think about it, we sleep on it. You can do the same thing. You can set out the amount by yourself. If it's a household item, if it's over 50, we also just take a step back and think about it. Item that you like also can get cheaper with time, and we live in times where everything is available everywhere. There are so many shopping malls and so many outlets of the same shop, and you can also find the same item online. So don't rush. It's not like if you don't buy it now, you're never going to find it again. Think whether or not you would have bought the item that you wanted to buy if it was not on sale, or if it wasn't in the thrift store or in the charity shop that we call here in UK. But think about it. You sometimes get pushed into purchase just because item is on sale, or if it's in the charity shop, because you know that if you're not gonna buy it now, you're probably never going to have it. Another tip around shopping as a minimalist is to have a limited amount of money in cash when you're going shopping. So forget your credit or debit cards, and if you decided that you want to buy a shirt that does not cost more than 20 pounds, you take 20 pounds note and go with it to the shop. This will stop you from unnecessary overspending, and especially if you're using credit cards, it will stop you from this false sense of owning a lot of money and being able to afford whatever you want. Another thing that I started doing since I became a minimalist is that when I shop for quality, and I always check if item is 100% cotton, if it's not GMO cotton, because I tend to choose that for health reasons, and overall thinking if that item will last me at least 2 or 3 years from now. So this is why I'm not buying trendy or fashionable items. I rather go for classy items. This looks more of a practical choice for me. I also love to shop in charity shops or thrift stores, as you call it in America, and you tend to find quite good brands there and good quality clothes, and if it made it there, you know that it was worn for quite a while and it still looks good and it's still good to wear, and you also save money. Last tip for shopping like a minimalist is to evaluate the thing that you want. Okay, so think from 0 to 10, where does it stand? If it's a 5, if it's an 8, I don't buy it. I need it to be 10 out of 10 to buy it, whether it is clothes, wherever it is, any household item or kids item. I really think, do I really like it? If it's 100% for me. If it's anything below 10 or below of 100% as you like it, don't buy it. Think about it. Maybe there are better options. There are so many things made out there that you might probably find something that you truly like instead of buying just this one average thing that later just clutter your space. Hope these tips were useful for you. Take very good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye bye for now.